Well, good afternoon, and a lovely day it is too. Hi, my name's Graham. I am up here at Ballards Ash, which is the home of Royal Wootton Basset Rugby Club, of course, for the visit of St Austell today. In this, what is I think the 8th round of the Regional Tribute Southwest League. This game promises to be a cracker, and what I'm going to do in a moment is just tell you briefly what's going to happen. So stay with us. We're going to live stream the whole game, and as usual, what I'll try and do is the highlights, edited highlights, will go on YouTube tomorrow for club members only. As you can see, if I just look that way, St Austell's lads are out warming up, and what I'll do in a moment is go through the teams, have a quick look at their recent form, and then go through the teams finally before the end, and just say hello to the referee as well, who's going to be, I'm hoping to have his microphone with us for the whole game today. So, first of all, let's just say, as I normally do, is it is just me. I'm flying the whole thing today, so it's me on the camera, me on the audio, me on the microphone. So if anything goes wrong, what I tend to do is, rather than trying desperately to fix the live stream, is I'll record the whole game and then show it on Sunday, so you still get to see it. But I know that for some of you in warmer climes, Barbara, that's you, and a few others as well, that if we leave the live stream, it's disappointing, but don't forget you will be able to see it tomorrow as well. So I'll do my best, I always do. Right, like I said a few moments ago, this is round 8 of the Regional Tribute Southwest League, and it's the home team. I'll go through the teams first, actually. Let's have a quick look at who they've got playing. So, 1 or 2 changes for both sides. Looking first at Royal Wootton Basset. In the front row, Harry Daines, Sam Cantwell and Mitchell Goff. Second row of Sam Robinson and Harry Butterworth. In the back row, Jack Daines. I'm guessing Harry and Jack are brothers. And number 8 is Josh McCafferty. Didn't play in the last game 2 weeks ago. Open side flankers Ollie Baycroft and number 8 is Josh McCafferty with open side flanker Ollie Baycroft. Got that right, got the numbers the one way around. Half-backs are Rhys Floyd and Sam Baker. On the wings, Byron Lloyd Gilmore, plays 14, and at 11 is Clifton Michael. The centres, Woody Walker and Connor Tomley, with Charlie Brooke bringing up the rear at fullback. On the bench today are Phil Bardwell, Charlie Hicks and Dylan Higginson. Now obviously I do apologise beforehand, and like I always do, that I do not know the Royal Wootton Basset players at all, so I do my very best by the numbers, but if I get something wrong, my sincere apologies. I'll try not to. This is, of course, as far as I know, and I checked with the Oracle, which is Paul Hayes, but as far as I know, this is the first ever fixture between Royal Wootton Basset and St Austell. Now, bearing in mind that St Austell were promoted this league 2 seasons ago and Royal Wootton Basset joined this season, that's probably not unlikely. And Royal Wootton Basset is about 195 miles as the road goes from St Austell, so it's a bit of a way, and as you can imagine, that's the reason why they've not played in the past. But they're in the same league now, very similar positions as well. Now, St Austell, let's have a look at their team. 1 or 2 changes from the last outing, where Pete Rowe, Pete Harris and Matt Boothby take up the front row. It's lovely to see Pete Rowe continuing. He's playing so well for one of the senior players. Second row is Tom Daniel and Mark Vine. Mark Vine is, I put vice captain there, but actually they are co-captains, Mark and Ben Plummer. So Mark Vine in second row. Back row of Rory Jago, Hector Bright and Adam Powell. One of the changes from a couple of weeks ago, of course, is Cam Taylor's away on holiday, so Hector Bright makes a very welcome start, and I'm sure he'll be able to impress today, as he always does. Matt Shepherd returns from his shenanigans for being away a couple of weeks at scrum half, with Chris Ashwin returning at 10. On the wings, George Tregilgas and Danny Tyrrell, having previously played scrum half. And in the centre, Jamie Stanlake and Ben Plummer. Jamie making a welcome return. He was also on holiday, and he takes the place of Sam Parsons today, it's his daughter's birthday and he's unable to travel. And then filling up the rear at the fullback is the very talented young Archie Bees, who continues to impress week in, week out. Scored a lovely try, of course, against Exmouth a couple of weeks ago. On the bench today, and here's the key one for me, young Dan Bennett he will make his senior debut today, only 18. What a prospect that boy is, playing at St Austell pretty much his whole life, and he can play anywhere in the forwards, and I no doubt at all we've seen him today, and I have a lot of lads looking forward to that, as I am too. Caden Michael on the bench today. unusually. He'll be playing a part as well. And Peter Tuckley continues after playing very well indeed against Exmouth. So those are the Saints boys. Let's have a quick look at recent form, which from both sides has been, what's the euphemism we use? Mixed. Right, Wootton Bassett, last time out, 2 weeks ago here, they lost by 1 point in a game dominated by defences. The final score was Royal Wootton Bassett 12, Sidmouth 13. Before that, they lost away to Matson 29-12, and before that, they lost 24-38 at home to a very strong Lydney side. And prior to that, 4 games ago, they beat local rivals Marlborough 14-26 away. Very big win, that one. Almost a local derby, I suppose. Now, St Austell, again, mixed fortunes. Game off from the long end of a very, very good Exmouth side, who really put St Austell to the sword at home a couple of weeks ago, running away at 68-14 winners, even though the sort of 4 tries in the last 10 minutes sort of, I think, put a shine on it. Prior to that, lost away to Sidmouth, 30 points to 23, and of course that means both these sides have lost to Sidmouth, who prior to that hadn't won a game. Prior to that, St Austell beat Chew Valley 41-27, and an impressive win away at Matson 25-29. So St Austell have won 2 of the last 4, and Wootton Bassett have won 1 of the last 4. Now, if then we have a quick look at the league table, you can see there is absolutely nothing to choose between the sides, sitting as they are in 7th and 8th place. St Austell on 16 points, having won 3 and lost 4, and Wootton Bassett with 1 point less on 15, the same record, 3 and 4, but obviously 1 more bonus point to St Austell. So today is everything to play for. I think it promises to be a close game, but you never quite know. Home advantage might make the difference, it might not. Conditions might make a difference. It is almost a perfect day, I should have said earlier on, for rugby. There is almost no wind. It's nice and cool, somewhere in the region of 8-9 degrees. And as you can see, well, you probably can't see, but as I look now, the floodlights are on already. So they're going to play this game under the floodlights because, as it has been for the rest of the week before now, it's a dull day. It's a very dull day. As you can see on the far side over there, I'll give you a quick look. Here are the St Austell boys are in a huddle there, and you can see, I think that's co-captain Mark Vine having a word. There's Chairman Paul Hayes, if you don't know him. Come here by coach, 3.5 hours or so, slightly more actually, a half an hour stop. And you can see on the left hand side there, there's Jamie Stanlake, who very welcome return, having been away for a couple of weeks. And there is Neil Bayliss having a chat, and Rob Daniel having a chat about tactics for the day. They're probably talking about booze actually. Yeah, I can see that. Paul's saying, yeah, Ireland should have beaten New Zealand. Being a proud Irishman, of course. One of his cousins, of course, is Tide Furlong, who didn't play yesterday, but and it showed as well. Right, as I see, the St Austell boys are making their way. There's skipper Ben Plummer, who's been in very, very fine form, the young man. He's been very impressive this season. He's sort of raised his game, I think, as part of being co-captain. He's been captain for most of the year, actually. And there's Hector Bright beside him. Another one out to impress today. And on the bag, there's young Dan Bennett. He'll take some shifting. Wootton Bassett actually are warming up on the other pitch, nowhere near here, so I can't show you that. So I make it about 6 minutes to go, and Wootton Bassett have actually gone back in to the changing rooms. Quick word from one of our sponsors, which is of course Soena Letting, so thanks to them. Sponsoring the club this season, very, very generous indeed. If you want to know, or if you have a property that needs letting or needs looking after anyway, get in touch. Just Google it, So Many Lettings, and I'll show you a bit later on an advert from them. So here they are, and I suspect that the St Austell boys, there's Rory. He's made a welcome return to the side after a long period of injury, but he looks to be fit and well, thank goodness. And as the crowd turn up, you can just about see, I'm probably not going to see that corner of the pitch. we'll have a go. So I'll leave that with you there, and we'll join them. Referee today is Zach Kinnaird, who's actually from Winchester, so he's from the Hampshire Society. He's travelled all that way today, and interestingly enough, he's also referee in St Austell next week, where they welcome Ivybridge to Gorick Park. It's just possible that that corner might be out of view. Most of the rest of the pitch is all right, and this young man beside me has been very considerate. Thank you. Very nice of you.
I'll stand back.
You're fine. Yeah, so you're all right. Stay there. You stay there. It's just that if it looks like one of them going to score, just stand back a bit.
Yeah,
that'd be great. Yeah. Thank you. Lovely club, by the way. Made you feel very welcome. Met in the car park by I think he was the chairman, who took us in for a buffet, which is rather nice as well. And the pitch, as you can see, is in absolutely beautiful condition. And it looks to me like one of the junior sides are going to be welcoming the players onto the pitch. So let's have a very quick look again, very briefly, at the sides today. So for Wootton Bassett, front row, Harry Danes, Sam Cantwell and Mitchell Goff. In the second row, Sam Robinson and Harry Butterworth. The back row of Jack Danes, Josh McCarthy and Ollie Baycroft. Half-backs are Rhys Floyd and Sam Baker, with Byron Lloyd-Gilmore on one wing and Clifton Michael on the other wing. The centres today, Connor Tomley and Woody Walker, with Charlie Brooke at full-back. On the bench today, Phil Bardwell, Charlie Hicks and Dylan Higginson. For St Austell, Pete Rowe, Pete Harris and Matt Boothby in the engine room up front. Behind them, Tom Daniel and Mark Vine, who's assistant or co-captain today. Back row, Rory Jago, Hector Bright and Adam Powell. Half-backs today, Matt Shepherd and Chris Ashwin. On the wings, George Regilgus and Danny Tyrrell. In the centres, Jamie Stanlake and Ben Plummer, with Archie Bees bringing up the rear full-back today. You'll be seeing him in some space with a bit of luck. And on the bench today, Dan Bennett, Caden Michael and Peter Tuckley. So I make it about 2 minutes to go. The players will be coming out. Yeah. Right, so both teams have come out, and referee Zach Kinnaird is on his way, and I'm hoping to have his microphone as he arrives. At the moment, I can't hear him at all. Pete Harris bringing up the rear as per normal. And it looks as though the sides are lining up. Obviously, it's a remembrance weekend, and there'll be a 1 minute silence.
Thought we were down here, but move along.
There we go. Round 8. Everything to play for. Two, well, certainly on paper, two very evenly matched teams. I suppose we'll find out in about the next few minutes. So they're still playing right to left. If we look, there's simply no advantage in any way because there's almost no wind. Very, very minor slope looking left to right as we look, but it is minor.
Live stream okay? Cool.
All fine, thank you, ref. So Chris Ashwin to get us underway. Zach Kinnear does a quick look, counts the numbers, as referees tend to do these days.
Are you guys happy?
Are you happy?
Happy.
He says. First up tackle by Hector Bright there. I think that's Harry Danes, his first time.
We're going to make more of an effort.
Hands on the ball. Tom Daniel, who is always in your face, no matter who you are.
Use!
Opposition, same team, it makes no difference to Tom. Never takes a backward step.
No knock on.
Adam Powell unable quite to get to the ball, so he goes back on Wootton Bassett's side. And Reece Floyd looks for the big runners. Finds them in the shape of Connor Tomley. Well, that's very good play. George Regilgus, very strong boy. There's another. Adam Powell making the hard yards.
You've taken it back in. Fine.
Matt Shepherd having to do the clearing up. And Chris Ashman decides, let's play down there. Very neat bit of play there. Lovely bit of play from Reece Floyd. Dummied, fed his ball back, took the ball back and then cleared without any trouble whatsoever.
His first one, Guys, it can't be that slow for the pace of the game.
Referee saying you can't do that, guys. It slows things down, so Pete Harris has a chance to throw in first. Will he hit his man? He certainly does. Rescued by Mark Vine. After Tom Dowling did a bit of juggling. That's going nowhere. And Roy Jago can't hold on, so the referee will bring him back for the first scrummage of the game.
Right, first one, so as I said, really stand.
Front rows, Harry Dane, Sam Campbell and Mitchell Goff against Pete Rowe, Pete Harris and Matt Boothby and Matt Shepherd to put in. It's an area where St Austell, after having one or two local difficulties to start the season, have really improved enormously. They've held the ball there, Adam Powell looks, but he gives Matt Shepherd the chance to put away Chris Ashwin away, and he can't find.
Option knocked into touch. Knock on into touch.
Danny Tyrrell.
Line out called. Oh, you set the edge. Sir? Yeah, sure. That's too big. That's too.
So Sam Cantwell looks to throw.
They're on their mark. That's massive. It's got to close. We've got to close that. Yeah?
One of the things that both these two teams are very proud of
Defensive in and pause,
is that
please,
Austell,
gents.
of the 18 players here today, 17 have been through the mini junior section, and Royal Wootton Bassett only have 3 who've joined the club later on. The rest, like Austell,
taken back.
have come through the youth.
Tackle release.
Plummer doing what he does so well.
Back foot, gents.
Take a mark. That was Tom Daniel, not Ben Plummer. How could I mistake those two? That's a very neat kick, and I think Danny Tills will let it go. So there'll be a line out right in front of us here, just inside the half. It's the Austell half.
No. Sorry. Or was it in touch?
There's Harry Danes at the front. Standing beside Pete Rowe. Neither of them could be mistaken for anything but a prop forward. Taken cleanly by Mark Vine. Shepard tosses it out. Chris Ashman can't get to it, but Hector Bright does. There's Hector again. Strong runner. That's another quick ball. Chris just putting it in front, and Archibald couldn't get his hands on it, so there'll be a line out there. I think we've seen already nothing at all. No signs in Austell, notoriously slow starters this season, but neither of them have taken the upper hand so far. I can see the referees having a quick word. I'll speak to the captains. Look at it. No, he's not. He's playing the line out. Taken off the top by Jack Danes. Now, I think that's Connor Tomley. That's his second big run. He's very direct. Not rolling away against Jamie Stanley. He says, "Who, me, ref?" And the ref says, "Yes, you." So Sam Baker will probably nudge us into the corner for a line out.
Okay.
As you can see, there's a few people standing on this side, so we can't quite see very cleanly.
On my arm.
Taken very well off the top. And Wootton Bassett get the more going forward.
No hands.
2-1.
Is that man Tomley again? He takes some stopping. He's probably the wrong side of 16 stone as a big centre. Bassett have an overlap on this side. They'll play in the phases patiently. And Sam Baker has a big wide pass to that man Tomley again. He finds his winger. And I think that is Clifton Michael wearing 11. Changed from the game 2 weeks ago. So
Yes, please, thank you.
Wootton Bassett first on the scoreboard.
You've had 30 seconds.
Get the oxygen.
Kicker is Reese Floyd. It's a long way out. Probably not the best side for a right-footed kicker. Not sure that makes much difference nowadays. He struck it very well. Struck it very well indeed. Just faded away to the left. So with about 8 minutes gone, Wootton Bassett. Wootton Bassett 5, St Austell 0. Chris Ashwin to restart. And Danny Tyrrell, who's not up there with some of the second rows in terms of height, gets there first and wins the ball. Mark Vine is tackled very well, but he keeps the ball. That's Pete Harris, who will carry all day. As you can see, Matt Shepherd appealing.
Let him go.
He goes on his own, looking for the penalty for not 10.
Nothing now. Release. Down you go.
The referee's not playing advantage. Didn't give a penalty there. But it was knocked on twice, so St Austell will have a scrummage.
Crouch!
Come on, Dino!
Bind! Set!
That's a good scrummage by St Austell. Archie Bees gets involved for the first time. Danny Tyrrell looks to take a break, but I'm afraid I can't see that. Adam Powell runs straight, looking for support, he's got it left and right. Shepherd goes wide. Chris Ashwin takes it on himself. That Shepherd looking again, bringing Archie Bees. He beats the first man. Second too. Shepherd goes the same way. He's looking for support outside, and it looks very much. Well, it looked from here like George Gilbert might have got in, but the touch judge had a flag up, so there'll be a line out.
Here we go, guys.
That's Sam Cantwell to throw. He finds Harry Butterworth in the centre of the line, and from their own 10-metre line, I think, Wootton Bassett decide they're going to run it. There's an sense of intent. Very much, very similar sides in terms of the way they play the game. 15-man, only kip if you really have to. Light there for Sam Baker. And that's a very good kick as well. Once again, apologies for the break-up of the referee's mic. I can't get it all the time. On the recording tomorrow, there'll be a very clean version of it. Matt Shepherd throws the ball long. He finds Ben Plummer. Tommy Stanley. He gets caught in possession, but he keeps the ball alive. Matt Shepherd looks to find Mark Ryan on the burst. Lovely to see Mark playing. He's somebody who's been plagued with injury this season. Danny Tyrrell makes an attempt to go around his man, but he didn't quite manage. There's Hector Bright once again. It takes some bringing down. So also moving it right and left. Pete Harris, the last man with his hands on the ball there. Mark Vine is taking the role of the fly half. Another penalty. Matt Shepherd plays it well. He goes on his own. And he's stopped early, so the referee's going to play advantage for not 10. And you can see from there. Still playing advantage, referee.
We got penalty advantage, red. Yeah.
Chris Ashwin finds Archie Bees, who's got men outside. Jamie Stanley, but he's well tackled, in fact, keeps the ball. Rory Jago finds right in his shoulders Pete Harris, who will look for contact. Matt Shepherd has the chance to go wide. Chris Ashwin got men running left and right. Danny Tyrrell's on the wrong wing. He's not going to be hard to stop from there. And Danny Tyrrell gets an Austell on the board.
Sam, let's chat.
No, I agree, but it's fine.
I'm not sighted there, so I haven't got anything. He's warned about number of pens. We've had a few in quick succession.
Is there anything in particular I can warn the boys about?
High shots, and we've had 2 at the breakdown. Yeah. So
When you
the
say the
first
breakdown,
one was 12 entry.
Yeah.
Second one was 2. First he's fine, he's gone off, and then he's gone back on it. Okay. And then we have the third. So we've had 3 in quite quick. So no more in the red zone, please.
There you are, nice and clear from the referee. Series succession of penalties, high tackle and offside in the ruck. Say more of that, please, otherwise he'll be putting his hand in his pocket. And very sensibly, Sam Baker asked the referee to just explain which ones they were. Very specific. So, "25 minutes coming up, score is 5 each. And Matt Shepherd has attempted conversion from wide out on the right. It might not be a clock, but the referee does tell him when his time that's up. That strokes it. That looks good from here. And it certainly is. So St Austell take the lead by 5 points to 7 with 25 minutes played. 24 minutes played. beg your pardon.
Play next down time.
Clock goes backwards,
Oh, does it?
so it's only 15 minutes.
It's because I'm from Cornwall.
Yeah, we start at 40 and go back.
I'm with you, thank you. It seemed like a long time to me. Right, there you have it. My mistake. There's been 15 minutes played because the clocks go in reverse. It must be one of those directly clocks. Oh, that's a lovely little play there. Picked up by Wootton Bassett flank, who did really well. And Jack Danes is there in support.
Lovely.
Lovely little miss pass there, show and go from Sam Baker.
Leave him there.
That's number 8, Josh McCarthy, making the hard yards. That's the same winger who just scored a try. He's a big, strong lad. They played very much an offload game. Wootton Bassett, you can see that from here. Every time man gets the ball, you've got somebody running left and right. It looks like it might have gone forward. The referee says no, play on. And there's big Harry Danes, who makes a dent in the defence. That's Connor Tomley, who makes another one.
Good, Charlie!
Charlie Brooke.
Yes!
Round the outside, score, absolute cracker I have to say, to give Wootton Bassett the lead back with 18 minutes played.
That is all the way through. I got a gardener's ball.
Yes, please.
Go through. Not a lot in there. They've been running a lot.
So Reece Floyd from wide out, he's hit that beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
And he made it. That's a lovely kick from Reece Floyd
Yeah.
to nudge.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wootton Bassett into the lead, 12 points to 7.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, when Wootton Bassett scored before, St Austell came back and took a try of their own.
Yeah,
I
no
wonder
worries.
if they can do the same again. 20 minutes played, 12 points to 7.
Guys, calm down. Here we go. I've got first contact by red.
Let's go. Next shot.
Lock on by Tom Daniel there. So Reece Floyd will put in. Manager's kick, cracking conversion.
Set.
That's a good scrummage by St Austell, but Wootton Bassett get the ball away. And there's Charlie Brook, who's clearly one of the danger men in the backs. In that case, that occasion, he knocked the ball on. So that will be a St Austell scrum with Matt Shepherd to put in.
Yeah, just about it, you know.
Crouch. Bind.
Well,
Set.
no one's really got an edge of the set piece yet. I think St Austell with either team, but that certainly have. And the referee's indicating pushing at an angle, boring in. Matt Shepherd queries the decision. The referee says, OK, back you go. After what looked like a successful shove in the scrum, the referee says no, it was illegal. Referee Zach Kinnaird, who comes all the way from Winchester today. And he has an even longer journey next week where he's going to St Austell to referee the game with Ivybridge.
We're at farm, okay? One, we were fine for the first few, and then now you come out for me.
The referee having a chat with Pete Rowe there about boring in.
Same mall.
That's the first chance that Wootton Bassett have got to maul it. And Pete Rowe comes out, takes the man with the ball. The referee's indicating stay on side, I think. That's a neat little chip over the top. And the referee's going to bring them back, I think.
Okay, so first against red one, and then brought it to the floor. Okay, do trend. You come in here, the penalties are up. It's the same for them.
Yeah, Zach Kinnaird having a quick chat with Mike Vine, saying he came from an offside position. Have a word with him, please, because next time he'll be warming the bench for 10 minutes.
Red one.
That gives Sam Baker the chance to take the ball in the corner, which he duly obliges for a really
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
cracking attacking opportunity for Wootton Bassett. He's quite likely going to go for the middle, maybe even the back. Taken off the top by number 5.
Keep it up.
And get the ball going forward. Very difficult to stop that.
Yes! Ah, Bassett!
I didn't. I'll get a snapshot from.
Did you get a picture of that, Craig?
No, I didn't. No, I missed that one.
Morning.
Good morning, Jeremy.
No, I'm not sure, but I think that might have been Mitchell Goff scored that one with 24 minutes played. Reece Floyd adds the extras, and Wootton Bassett move into a healthy lead at 19 points to 7.
Like that. Go forward. Lead, Rory, lead, go blind. Rory, stay blind.
Dr. Bright just caught offside there, but he walks back with hands on his head. And Bassett have an overlap.
Keep going.
You've got to give Bassett credit here. Every chance they get the ball, they run it. That's number 8, Josh McCarthy, who's been prominent ball in hand. So the ball's moving much faster than I can move the camera. Lovely hands once again. And also on making the tackles, but the support play has been so good and so close. They can't get their hands on the ball. So on that occasion, where I think it might have been Sam Robinson held on, and Matt Shepherd got his hands on the ball.
Thank you.
So Pete Harris to do the honours. So far he's gone to Mark Vine most occasions, and on that occasion it was not forward and the man took it in front. The referee said play on. Maybe it came off Mark Vine's hand. Archie Bees at fullback. He hasn't got a lot of option there, to be honest, except to hoof it down the park, which he duly does.
It's a different ball, so we're slowing it down.
So Mitchell Goff's going to be throwing in rather than Sam Cantwell. Which usually means they've got to move on somewhere. That's Jack Dane's ball in hand.
Oh, beautiful offload.
It's the offloading game that's keeping it off on their back foot. But as you can see, once again, referee said
First
over the top,
movement's
clean it
down.
off.
First movement's down.
Yeah, Sam
it up.
Cantwell guilty that occasion. Seeks clarification, referee,
I know.
so he says, "I'll come back here." Let's
Not
bring it
now.
back here.
Not. Black 2. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Shot.
Matt Shepherd puts the ball down. I think he's going to have a pot at goal, actually. They're probably keen to slow the game down a little bit. Not had lots of possession. I found it very difficult to cope with the
For me, he's
offloading game.
arrived on his feet. It's fine. He then doesn't need to drop down. He's gone to knee, so he's stopped that contest. He's just got to stay there. Yeah, he's gone to knee.
There you are.
Yeah.
Referee says, and he's on the ground. You're out of the game. And Matt Shepherd looking just to nudge St Austell up to 10 if you can get this. It's a good 45 metres out. It's not outside of match range, but it's not an easy kick. So up he steps. Look for the flags. No, you can tell from his noise he made that he missed that one. So Sam Baker will restart. That's as far as Pete Harris, who will perform a Harris-style Maori sidestep. Whereas Hector Bright will sidestep. There's Matt Boopy, first chance you've really seen him. run
Tackle
forward
release
and
now!
have it. Match Shepherd show and go, but it was read all the way there by the number 8. And St Austell been turned over. And Sam Baker decides, let's put it down there because there's a hooker on his own back there defending.
No thanks for.
Danny Tyrrell does a bit of dancing and nowhere to go.
No advantage.
So the referee said, no, we'll bring him back for the knock on over there and have a scrummage. I think at this point in the game, St Austell probably just need to take control, slow things down.
Yeah.
They play a harem scarum game. It's right into the hands of Wootton Bassett's offloading game, which has been really impressive.
Your scrum.
Man takes somebody on, he's looking to offload left and right, and it's working every time.
Time on, water off, let's go.
Boys, we're ready. You having a meeting?
And we'll go on that.
Come, Boo.
Yeah! Go, Mark. Crouch! Squeeze! Bind! Set! Ability both sides, we haven't had that today, guys. Crouch! Squeeze! Sink! Bind! Hold that shit back! Set!
Shepherd looks back at his fly half, Chris Ashwin. And
Black loose
penalty,
head
St Austell go quick. Danny Tyrrell with the ball.
Great tackle!
No hands! No hands!
Referee screaming no hands.
Finish advantage, black. Black 12 never on.
Matt Shepherd goes, as he always does. Didn't take it from the right place. The ref says, come back, do it again, please. And I think on this occasion...
We haven't been in the red zone, but it's just number of pens now. Black 12's never onside. You're fine, okay, on the thing, but then he's offside.
Did he never get on?
Never got on. Okay, no more. Just behind me, so that's why we can't. Okay.
Once again, referee having a quick word.
Black 12 off. Never onside.
That's Connor Tomley. Well, there's a point where we perhaps lose a bit of sight. It's an Austell throw, and so far Pete Harris has gone to Mark Vine on most occasions. This occasion he goes right to the back, ball's lost over the top, and it looks like he might have been rescued. Ben Plummer running hard. Rory Jago looks and Matt Shepherd's looking wide. Takes it himself, but he's hit hard. Matt Boothby bumps one off, bumps another off, goes to ground. There's Hector Bright once again.
Tackle still made.
Ben Plummer, dummies,
No hands.
back in, looking for support. That's enough to play a bit like Wootton Bassett here. Man runs, support both sides.
You've got penalty advantage, 9.
Free play advantage. Archie Bees has got Danny Tyrrell. And Danny's what's he going to do? He's going to dummy and go himself in for his second try.
Be very careful to play penalty advantage then, yeah?
So just before the half-time break, Danny Tyrrell scores his second. To move the score up to Wootton Bassett 19, St Austell 12, with everything to play for. And Matt Shepherd has the chance to add 2 as well. Matt takes his time, doing his best to eat up the 1 minute allowed on the clock. I said at the start of this game, this has promised to be a cracker. There's 2 really entertaining running teams. Matt Shepherd moves the score onto 19 points to 14. 1 try separating.
I know, but 9, every time you go and you appeal for something, so it's hard for me to look, yeah?
No, but it's just.
Okay. Thank you.
Go on, Bassett!
Sam Baker. Oh, that was a good play there by number 5. Got well in front, just tapped the ball backwards for possession. And of course, Wootton Bassett would be keen to score a bonus point try just before the half-time break. That's Ollie Baycroft, ball in hand there. And I suspect looks like Chris Ashwin's been saying yellow for a hand in there. I'm not sure how that constitutes a yellow card. Maybe it was a deliberate knock on, but it didn't look like it from here. Oh, he came from an onside position, he stopped the play, that's what the difference.
I never on for long.
Yeah. Chris drops his head and heads for the sheds. And Wootton Bassett have a cracking opportunity here to edge further in front just before the break. Lineouts have gone back to Sam Cantwell, throwing in. And they'll be looking to get a more going forward before they move the ball. That's a lovely maul, very hard stop. Props on the run. He doesn't quite get there, but they get the ball.
What's that?
Sam Baker looks to move wide. And Ben Plummer catches his opposite number, tries to get his hands on the ball. And the referee's given it as over the top by Ben Plummer. That's a fairly easy kick if Sam Baker wants to have a chance.
First contest start and then you've gone down.
Yeah, I think he is.
No, it isn't.
Yep. He's looked at the clock, realised there's 45 seconds to go, and asked Reece Floyd to have a pop to move Wootton Bassett 8 points in front. That's 2 scores, of course. Always significant. You can probably just about see the clock in the background there. It's counting down 15 seconds, but referee's called time off a couple of times, so it's pretty unlikely that that will be the half-time whistle. So Reece Floyd hammers it. No, I was wrong. So Reece Floyd brings to a conclusion the first half with Wootton Bassett
1 second,
leading
let me just do this,
21
and then,
points
and then
to
I'll be with
14.
you, okay? All right.
3 tries to 2. And I'll be back with you in a few moments' time.
Pens, yeah.
between St Austell away, of course, at Royal Wootton Basset, and you can hear the referee having a quick chat with Sam Baker, the Wootton Basset captain. Score at half time is 22-14 to Wootton Basset, 3 tries to 2. First one by winger Michael, and then Danny Tyrrell replied shortly afterwards. Charlie Brooks scored on 18 minutes. Third try to Mitchell Goff, and then Danny Tyrrell scored a fourth just before half time, with a penalty added by Reece Floyd to make the score 22-14. It looked like for a moment that wasn't going to go 10, but it certainly did. Represent Zach Kinnaird from Winchester. Very much a 15-man game that Wootton Basset play. Very similar size in that sense, I think, but the offloading game has worked so well. That's Woody Walker on the centres. There's Sam Baker again. Tackled by Ben Plummer. Referee said there was a knock on. Matt Shepherd looks dejected, saying I think he's a bit disappointed there, but the referee was right on the spot. Sorry about that, got to turn off the graphic, just on it. So the score at 22-14, the second half has just restarted. So it's not played a big part in this game as the scrummaging so far. A couple of penalties gone against the side with a put in for both St Austell and Wootton Basset, penalised for boring in. Pete Rowe looking a bit bemused, that wasn't me, sir, but the referee was right there. And there's a slight delay for an injury to, that's okay now. Yeah, that's Reece Floyd, who looks okay, yeah. And he went put the ball in. Good attacking opportunity, left and right here. The Basset have lined up the centre and the winger on the right, picked up by open side flanker looking for support left and right, but he's stopped there by Ben Plummer. Matt Shepherd, I beg your pardon.
No, ball.
Wootton Basset look to play the phases, move it to the left. That's a hooker, Sam Cantwell. Good tackle there by Danny Tyrrell coming off his wing. 2 tries so far in this game. And who's to say if you give him space he will get another. That's a lovely quick pass there from Sam Baker. He's got lovely hands. Fly half. You sort of expect it from fly halves, but he's been very effective.
Penalty advantage.
You can hear the referee call the advantage. No advantage coming. The referee says he'll bring him back for the penalty. You can see why the kick ahead was an option then.
It's just a 2-man, okay? No, off the pitch for me, please.
Referee indicating that was a dangerous tackle.
Above the horizontal, okay? Penalty only for me.
Quite simple. Sam Baker will stick it in the corner. Look for the catch and drive with the line out.
Sir. 5 man. Thank you. 5 man.
Cantwell to throw.
In and pause, not pause, okay?
Do St Austell contest? I think they probably do. In fact, Mark Weingart will use big mitts in there. And Matt Shepherd does the cleaning up. That's a good one to win that, right in your own line. They're not out of the woods yet. Matt Shepherd looking to clear. And that's gone straight up in the air. Hasn't found touch. Knocked on by... difficult one to take there. Jamie Stanley couldn't get his hands clear on the ball. Knocked it on, so there'll be a scrum on the 22. As the light dims, floodlights have been on right from the start, but it's still nice and clear. You can see there Charlie Brook having a chat with his winger.
Crouch.
That's
Bind.
Byron Lloyd Gilmore.
Set.
One of the speedsters. The knock on, advantage coming. Picked up by Big Adam. But he's looking really to get out of this play, how to get out of here. And Matt
Some
Shepherd
advantage
hoofs
over.
it. Advantage over, but it only goes as far as Charlie Brook, who pings it infield
Lovely.
to Woody Walker. You get the feeling that this is the kind of game where whoever scores next is going to get an advantage. If Wootton Bassett score a fourth try, they go 14 points clear. If St Austell score next, we have a game on 22-21. Nice clearance by Ben Plummer there. Always does the dirty stuff. Cantwell a throw. And once again, Vine got his hand to the ball, but Wootton Bassett stole it.
Yeah, good work, 12.
Matt Shepherd does the rescue work. He needs support now. Finds it in the form. Archie Bees and Danny Tyrrell. That was high, obviously. The referees said play on.
Stay there.
Go on then.
That Booth being on the top, the referees playing advantage. And they are away. Looks like number 5 is going to stroll in. It's not number 5, beg your pardon.
I'll be on now. It was Ollie Baycroft scored his second try, Very good position.
and that now puts clear water between St Austell
Okay, it's one of those rope incidents. He's a really
and Wootton Bassett. And you can see the referees having a chat with Ben Plummer. And of course Chris Ashwin's still in the bin. Back on. Beg your pardon, just rejoined. Nice easy kick there, Reece Floyd. As if there's such a thing. That moves the score on to Wootton Bassett 29, St Austell 14. That's a big. That hill's getting bigger, but St Austell, if they're going to stay in this game, have to get back into it now. So Chris Ashwin will restart. Fair to say that Ollie Baycroft has been one of the outstanding forwards in this game so far for either team.
No. No hands, black 2.
Tackle!
Tackle, release.
Well played. Great tackle, mate.
Adam Bell took the ball, but he got Ollie Baycroft round his ankles at the same time. As Hector Bright steps inside the first man, can't beat the second. And Pete Harris moves it wide. He's also got a chance here. That's Jamie Stanley making the yards. Ben Plummer sees a gap, which quickly closes. That's a lovely turnover. Once again, Ollie Baycroft at the heart of it. He can even kick this boy.
Advantage,
He hooks it down the park. That's well, you can see there that serious pace from Byron Lloyd Gilmore, but as he got to the line he knocked it on, so St Austell will have a scrummage. They'll be most welcome right there. There's that man number 7 who not only did he steal the ball, he hoofed it 50 metres down the park and nearly scored the 5th try from it.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Nice, Booty. Solid.
Yeah, same again. Let's take it.
Let's go.
Ollie Baycroft wearing 7 but playing 8.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
That's a good scrummage by St Austell. Good nudge on there. Advantage being played by the referees. And that's options. And you can see that's under a penalty because Ollie Baycroft broke too early. Matt Shepard just played it. He knew he would get a penalty.
Yeah, we don't.
And they're putting another line out. He's left that in fielders, Matt. And Charlie Brook has an opportunity, and he's going to run. But only as far as Hector Bright.
Tackle release.
That's anybody's ball, but comes back on Wootton Bassett's side. Big number 12, Connor Teamy, takes some stopping.
No, now, black 9, no, black 9. All lost.
Turn over there to St Austell.
Oh, 10. Penalty advantage, offside.
And Chris Ashley knows they're offside, so
Never
he
on,
kicks it.
gents. Black 19, black 17.
That's against Charlie Hicks, who's in a replacement in the second half. Offside. And Matt Shepard looks at this touchline. He knows he's got to play a bit of territory. You know he's got to play in the right parts of the field. You can't just run everything as much as Shepard knows.
Captain, you've got to think about numbers again, yeah?
They're 29-14 the score. St Austell need to get something else on the scoreboard. There's Matt Boothby making the hard yards. Ben Plummer doing what he's been doing so well all season. Mark Ryan, who was tackled very low as he took the ball. It was like tracking a giraffe. Back to Bright, who's threatened so many times to get through that line. But he keeps the ball as he always does. Chris Ashwin looking for the quick ball, he steps inside. Matt Boothby straightens. Shepherd looks to come blind, but no, he's looking open now.
No.
Once again, Mark Bryan gets lifted. It's not easy, difficult to do when you're 6'6". Also keep the ball alive. Got to be patient, play the phases. There's Rory Jago, very direct. And you can see over here, Matt Boothby's taken a bit of a knock. And Chris Ashwin wings the ball wide, but only as far as the...
Yeah? No, it's fine, he's gone through. Ball now lost. No, ball now lost.
I think Matt Boothby's probably restored. And Sam Bacon says, let's put it up in the air. That's lovely play by the winger at 14 there. Although straight over the top, sealing off the ball. Matt Shepherd goes now. He's the referee's spoken to the captain many times. I suspect he might be looking in his pocket now. Series of penalties. Sam Baker
Went through a really good phase after half time. I think we've just had 3. It's breakdown play. No Bassett, you're not any kind of compete. No more, thank you.
There you go, no more.
Black 3. No, all good.
That's against Mitchell Goff. Sealing off.
No, we haven't got a lot.
Didn't stay on his feet.
No, come on.
And there is a slight delay to an injury to one of the St Austell players. I can't see who
Time
it is.
off.
The referee's saying time off.
Time's off. Where you are, great. Easy line out. Time's off, gents.
Looks like it could be Matt Boothby actually.
Your guy's that.
Yeah, he's taken a knock, Matt. He's heading for the touchline, which means I think young Danny Bennett will make his debut. They'll be clapping down in St Austell. There's young Dan, 18-year-old, right into the furnace. First game for the first team. There he is. No, he's wearing 10, but he's not playing fly half. Although he did play fly half for the thirds a couple of weeks ago. Pete Harris to throw. Taken off the top by Mark Ryan, and St Austell really do need to roll this, get the score going forward.
Black 4 entry.
And playing advantage because the number 4 came in on the wrong side. Matt Shepherd's looking. Ben Plummer beats the first man, not the second, but he keeps the ball. Over the top, Danny Tyrrell. Didn't get there, he was capped into touch.
Time off. Time off.
Right, and the referee's got his hand in his pocket, so Black 4 is going to be going to the pin. That's one for the team, you can be sure of that.
Entry in the mob.
So the referee will bring
Penalties
them all
over
the way
here,
back to this side.
His time's off, right?
Looked like Danny Tyrrell might have been in for a hat trick, but he wouldn't be happy with that because he'd have to
Yeah,
buy a
time's
jug.
off, gents. I'm just going to the mark. Yep.
Black 4. Bit of conflab there. Matt Shepherd having a chat with his teammates saying, I think we'll have a scrummage over here.
Yeah. Time's off just because they're going. All right. Back 4.
So Matt Shepherd just nudges it into touch. And St Austell will look probably to vie and catch and drive. They need to get their hands on the ball. They duly do. But Bassett don't contest it, so they can roll it around. And somebody underneath there has got the ball. Looks like Adam Powell now. All the backs came in as well. Nearly over the line, almost there. Can't see who got it, but St Austell scored their third try. And the last one up with the ball, looks like it might have been either Jamie Stanlick or Matt Shepherd. Might have been Matt Shepherd actually. St Austell really needed that, stay in the hunt.
Thanks.
So at this point in the game, 10 points down. St Austell will be desperate to get within 7 and a bonus point if not winning. So Matt Shepherd to convert his own try. He struck it well. That's a beauty.
Come on, Bassett!
So 29-21 at the moment. Wootton Bassett won 5 points, the last one nothing. So everything to play for, absolutely everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Sam Baker will restart, and he's going to look to probably nudge this quite long. No, he doesn't. He goes just 10. What a lovely take there by the winger. And run. That's number 19, Dylan Higginson. Would you believe it? Who else? Ollie Baycroft for his third. Well, looking for a contender for man of the match. It's not. You don't have to look very far, do you? After St Austell scored, Wootton Bassett have reasserted their superiority at this point. And with Reece Floyd, relatively easy chance to just to add the 2 extras. I don't think he's going to take too long about this. And he does. 36-21. St Austell with everything to play for. Well, about 17.5 minutes remaining. But if they can score quickly, you just never know, do you? Chris Ashwin to restart.
Exit!
Very well taken by George Griogas. Not had many opportunities today, George. There's Adam Powell. Difficult man to stop. That's quick hands. Looks like Tom Daniel doing the damage on the far side, and Matt Shep's with him. Gives it to Pete Rowe, who's clattered, if I'm being polite.
Oh dear.
Some really uncharacteristic poor passing by St Austell. Normally the hands in the backs are absolutely very solid. There's Hector Bright once again, non-stop. Lovely clear out there by Dan Bennett. There's Danny Tyrrell. Archie Bees steps 3 but not 4. There's Danny Bennett. Is he going to run? No, he's going to give it. I'll play scrum half. I can do that. Once again, some poor passing.
We're 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Time off. There you go. Yes, time's off.
Referee's called time off.
Time's off. Time's off.
Looks like number
Just
12,
making a
Connor
change.
Tomley, is leaving the field. And
Just see a lift and then that's why I
yeah,
can't reward you.
he's had a fine game,
No,
that
no, no,
young
no.
man.
I mean on the ball.
Being
When you're on the
very,
ball,
very
lift
difficult
it.
stopping
Yeah,
the centre.
not for me.
Not as whose replacement is, could be Phil Bardwell. Looking for a number.
Time on. Pause.
Charlie Brooks moved up to the centre.
Nice.
Hector Bright got there first, but he wasn't able to secure the ball.
Release!
There's Matt Shepherd playing flanker again.
Take it back.
And Sam Baker does the sensible thing and hoofs it. George Tregilgas misses it first time, gets it back, and then knocks it on. In the tackle.
Oh, sorry.
Well, the story of this game so far, with about 14 minutes to go, has been about a 15-man offloading game by Wootton Bassett, and St Austell really not had any arms to it when they've got to the top gear. That man wearing number 7 with the Boston cap, 3 tries
Crouch.
to Ollie Baycroft.
Bind. Out we come.
Absolutely outstanding game so far,
We've
and he's not finished yet.
Both sides there. Right. Here we go.
So change front row with young Matt Boothby having taken a knock, and Danny Bennett, there he is, scrummaging against
Bind.
Harry Danes. That's another good scrum by St Austell, but that man Baycroft is away. Don't let him run. And the right winger, this is really another opportunity. Jack Danes, the man on the end of the last pass. Although the way referee Zach Kinnaird ran round behind the post, I'm not sure it wasn't a penalty try. No, it wasn't, because conversion's going to be taken by Reece Floyd. So Wootton Bassett now run away with it, and I don't think the conclusion results in any doubt at 39-21. So I'm still paying for a bit of pride now. Not that they play badly, they've just been outplayed by a really outstanding offloading game. High energy, high pace, lots of skill. Man runs with the ball, he's got 2 either side of him, offloading again and again and again.
Nine.
Well, stays like this, which is probably going to, then Wootton Bassett will go above St Austell by about 4 points because they're only one behind. And in fact, St Austell might drop from their current 8th to about 10th, I think, depending on what happens with the other results today. Chris Ashwin to restart, and St Austell really need to get a 4th try would be most welcome. At least they'll go away with something. Opportunity here.
Well, here we go. 43.
43-21. Matt Shepherd shoves it in the corner. There's the scoreboard. You can't see it very clearly, but the score is 43-21 with about 10 minutes to go. Try now would be really welcome, so at least they get a bonus point. And come the end of the season, those things really matter. Taken by Adam Powell at the front, big drive. But they've been repelled. Also need to be patient and move the ball one way or the other. But the more collapses,
Ball's available!
Matt Shepherd has his hands on it. Oh dear, George Grugos knocked the ball forward in the tackle. And yes, you guessed it, Wootton Bassett are going to have a run. The referee right there, forward pass. Really close, but it was forward. I was unlucky, I think, because number 18 there, Dylan Higginson, lovely break around the outside. He had a man inside, man outside, but as he got tackled,
Marks here, gents.
he lost the ball.
Here we go. Left of this. Two. Lock.
Let him come straight in. Gonna come straight in.
Crouch. Squeeze. Sink. Bind. Set.
Fire!
Good hold,
Stay there,
Bassett. Guys.
Stay there.
George Grugos doing very well there, coming in off his wing. And there's Archie Bees, he hands off the first. Give him some space, he'll take it. That slow ball from St Austell. Ball sits at the back of the maul for a few seconds before the ball comes out. And this is a bit more like it. Adam Powell deciding, let's play the
Ball's available.
phases.
He's not impacted at all.
Once again. That's Matt Boothby's back on the park. I'm not sure who's replaced. Maybe it's Pete Rose gone off. But once again, there's that man with the gas. And it looks like to me like he's going to go all the way. Chris Ashwin can't keep him out. Byron Lloyd Gilmore. Absolute cracker from his own half. You can't ignore that. That's a lovely try. So with the conversion, which is quite likely, Wootton Bassett will bring up 50. And St Austell had an attacking opportunity, perhaps to get a bonus point for the 4th try, and they've been turned over. Reece Floyd just steals it in inside the post, off the inside of the post to bring up 50. 50-21. And St Austell now playing for a bit of pride. The game where unusually, I think, for me, from my point of view, they've struggled for a bit of continuity and a bit of retained possession. And when Wootton Bassett have run the ball, they've been stretched again and again. There's Caden Michael has just joined the fray. Danny Tyrrell playing 9. Yeah, you can see from that from here. I'm told by the groans in the crowd that there was a bit of crossing going on there, so there'll be a scrum. Wasn't deliberate. It was in the way.
I've got to see a body. Bind! Set! Oh, he's dipped in.
That's
No hands now.
Pete Harris rocked way over the top to win the ball. There's Danny Bennett. Very strong young man, that. Chris Ashwin says, we've got nothing else to lose, let's have a run. And there's Hector Bright. He'll do that all day. But he gets wrapped up and you can see the referee. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, thanks, Matt. Sorry. Go.
Matt Shepherd's gone. The referee's come back. I'm not sure he showed the yellow card. Might be Sam Baker, yeah. High tackle, Sam Baker. He's gone. And that'll be the end of his game with only 4 minutes remaining.
We get you on a play, I've just got to get it right. 10. Black 10.
Oh, can St Austell go back down the M5 with anything but the tail between their legs? Because 3 tries at the moment, 1 try I'll see them get 1 point, and anything will do. 3.5 minutes remaining. Looking at Tom Daniel, but he was beaten to it. And Wootton Bassett are so confident now, they're going to run this ball from wherever they feel like it, even without Sam Baker on the field. Adam Powell at the front, he managed to take it. Archie B's inside outside, but he can't beat the fullback. Pete Harris won't do anything on silly, he'll just take it straight up. But he lost the ball. And it's rescued by Tom Daniel. There's Ori Jago. Simple stuff. It goes into the hands of Matt Boothby, who does indeed. No, it was the referee said he ripped it.
Fair play.
So St Austell will go back with the bonus point, thanks to a late try from Matt Boothby.
And we've got just over 4.
Now the referee is saying, despite the clock, he's saying we've got just over 4 minutes. And Matt Shepherd with a difficult touchline conversion. Which he nails. He's certainly brought his kicking boots today, is young Matthew.
We've got just under 4 now. Under 4 now
Just under 4 minutes, says the ref.
on the match.
Yeah, obviously not quite synchronised with the shot, the clock in the corner of the ground. 50 points to 28. Wootton Bassett lead. Not in any danger, of course. In fact, they'll be looking to perhaps put the icing on the cake. St Austell say we can play as well. We can have a go. Archie Bees, give him some room. There's Matt Shepherd. He needs help. He needs help. He needs help. He's looking inside. Looking outside. Danny Tyrrell gets it. Danny Tyrrell goes in for his third try. Too quick for me. St Austell show what they can do when they're given the chance, which is they've not had many. Matt Shepherd playing for a bit of pride. It'd be lovely, isn't it, if you can make the scoreline more respectable. As it is, there's 17 points behind. And Shepherd's kicked beautifully today. Kicked a cracker from just there about 2 minutes ago. That's a hard one. And he's missed it.
No? Let's go, please.
Keep going, Bassett, come on!
Under 2.
Just under 2 minutes left. You can see the referees are quite clear, you're offside. Yeah, man took the ball, he took it in front of the of his own player. So what will St Austell do here? They're going to have a little run. I think Ben just says, oh, let's tap and go. Come on. Shep says, yeah, let's go. Let's kick it over there and let Danny have a run. Can Danny Tyrrell get there? Unable to collect it, but the ball rumbles into touch for a line out. I would say, being from St Austell, that had St Austell played for the first half of this half like they have done for the last 10 minutes, they wouldn't be 17 points down. But Wootton Bassett have showed no mercy today. Scored some absolutely cracking tries from a long way out. Taken beautifully by Tom Daniel off the top of the line. Rory Jago bumps off the first man. Archie Bees, he'll have a go, he'll have a go, he'll have a go. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Lovely try from Archie. He's been threatening to do that all day,
This will be it.
and he leaves it to the last minute. Well, with 1 minute 20 to go, St Austell now. It's funny, the home crowd have been really vocal today, very support their team, which is wonderful. But the last 5 minutes, they've gone quiet.
That will be time.
The referee
You've got-
says this is it.
Have to take the kick.
So if Matt Shepherd kicks this, it'll be 50-40. Yeah, this is it. Just heard one of the home supporters say, great game. He's absolutely right.
Oh, unlucky.
Matt unlucky, bounced it off the post.
Cheers.
St Austell will go back with a bonus point, but the final score, a well-deserved victory for Royal Wootton Bassett
Cheers. Thank you.
by 50 points to 38.
Well done, well done.
7 tries to 5 in the final countdown. Referee, very well refereed, I think, say by Zach Kinnaird. And St Austell will get used to him because they've got him again next week, where St Austell welcome Ivybridge through to Gorick Park. So thank you very much indeed for joining us. Final score today,
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
Royal Wootton Bassett 50, St Austell 38.
Thanks for your help. Cheers. Thank you.
So you don't know?
Hey, it was a good game.
Yeah.
Best team won. It was a cracker, wasn't it? Was good, wasn't it? Shame our lads left it too late, didn't they? Mind you, yeah, some good lads. Your number 7 is a good player, isn't he? Wow. Man of the match, easy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.